Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, and welcome back to Fallout 4. Last time we finally made it into the seedier, dodgier bit of Boston, and well, we kind of rescued Nick Valentine, and as well, the part before that, we got ourselves some dog armor. Dog armor is the best things. It gives him a little carry handle, which is marvellous. And today I think we're going to go and have a chat with Nick Valentine, Piper, and see which of those quests I like the sound of doing first. But before all of that, yeah, I forgot to level up again, because I do that a lot. I used to do this in Skyrim all the time too. I always flip and forget to level up. Now, what do I actually want to do? Now, I know I said I wanted to take Ninja, but there might be some things I want ahead of that. You see, the thing that a few people have told me in the comments, and I wanted to check this, is Lone Wanderer works even if you've got the dog with you. He doesn't count as, like, a companion for triggering Lone Wanderer. So, you know, one Lone Wanderer and his dog is still a Lone Wanderer. So I'm kind of tempted by that as well. In fact, yeah, I think I'm going to take that, and I'm just going to check that does actually trigger. There we go. Lone Wanderer wandering off into a sunset on a picture there. Beautiful. And if we go into my inventory, you can see indeed that is the case because my my carry capacity has gone up to 290. So that there is just beautiful. Very nice indeed. Right, let's head back to Diamond City with this dog that apparently is not a true... I think you're a true companion dog, me. You don't listen to them. But let's head back to Diamond City anyway. Can I also say I'm just thrilled that Diamond City actually has a fast travel location both within the market and outside it too, so you can choose where you want to spawn, which is very, very useful.
Are you here?
Nick? Oh god, it's really you.
Well, it's hard to mistake this mug for anyone else.
You keep laughing at death. Someday, death's gonna laugh back.
Not as long as I got a few friends to back me up.
You saved Nick, this agency, and my job. Thank you.
Excellent. Now, oh, pay me, blimey. You're very welcome.
Happy to do it.
Yeah? Go diving into scary pre-war ruins all the time then, do ya? Here, I know an amount wasn't on the table when you went out to find him, but you deserve a reward. Plus a little something extra. You know, if you're looking for work and don't mind putting on the detective hat, Nick sure could use a new partner.
Whoa. One case at a time, Ellie. Our new friend needs our help first. All right, let's get down to business. Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable.
Nice. First, I want to check out this reward I just got. Nice. Faded trenchcoat plus 2 perception. That could be potentially a little bit useful. But then I guess if it's like, at what point when I'm wandering around town would I ever want a perception plus 2? I'm not sure I necessarily would. Plus, they've given me a fedora, and fedora I now kind of associate with that damn cult, so I'm not sure I'm keen on that. Right, let's have a sit down here and have a chat to this guy, especially now I've got all my gear on, so my charisma should be nice and high in case any charisma checks pop up.
When you're trying to find someone who's gone missing, the devil is in the details. Tell me everything you can, no matter how painful it might be.
Now, the question is my character going to be smart enough to figure out cryogenic freezing means Sean could have been taken at any point? So let's describe the kidnappers first. That's the good starting point.
There was a man and a woman. They didn't say much, but I remember they called me the backup.
So we're talking a small team. Professionals. The kind that know to keep their lips tight when they're on the job. Not sure what the backup means, though. What else can you tell me?
Okay, how about Vault 111 itself?
We were in a vault when it happened. Vault 111. It was some kind of cryo facility.
You were on ice, huh? More importantly, you were underground, sealed up. It's a lot of obstacles to get through just to take one person. Anything else you remember?
The murder!
My husband was murdered. He was just trying to keep them from taking Sean, and they just...
It's okay. You don't need to say anything more.
So, we're talking about a group of cold-hearted killers, but they waited until something went wrong to resort to violence. Anything else you remember?
And Sean, who may or may not be a baby.
We're looking for my baby, Sean. He's less than a year old. Why would anyone take him?
Good question. Why your family in particular? Why an infant? Someone would be taking on all of his care, and a baby needs a lot of it. Well, that confirms it. This isn't a random kidnapping. Whoever took your kid had an agenda. There's a lot of groups in the Commonwealth that take people. Raiders, super mutants, the Gunners, and of course there's the Institute.
So I know a little bit about super mutants and raiders, but why were the Gunners? Like, my understanding from, like, I think it showed up on one of the loading screens was they're, like, talent company in this world, so why are they taking babies?
Who are the Gunners?
High-end mercenaries. No job too brutal. They're in the running as likely suspects. They wouldn't be the ones pulling the strings.
Okay, super mutants, they doing the same thing as they always used to, taking people off to a vault to turn them into new super mutants?
Super mutants? What are they?
Big, green, muscles on muscles. In other words, hard to miss. I think we can safely rule them out.
Okay, good point. Those guys did look like raiders, though.
You think raiders might have done this?
I honestly doubt it. They can barely organize themselves, let alone pull off something this complicated.
You know, I did notice that, like, I've missed a couple of very important details to tell him, like how the people were dressed, because one was dressed sort of like a mercenary, and the other was dressed like a scientist. And also, I failed to mention, by the way, I'm pre-war and the baby is pre-war. There might be something special about us because of that, but we just didn't mention that.
So, you think this Institute is responsible?
Well, they're the boogeymen of the Commonwealth. Something goes wrong, everyone blames them. Easy to see why. Those early model synths of theirs strip whole towns for parts, killing everything in their way. Then you got the newer models, good as human, that infiltrate cities and pull strings from the shadows. Worst of all, no one knows why they do it, what their plan is, or where they are. Not even me. And I'm a synth myself. The discarded prototype, anyway.
So, yeah, let's hear more about what he is, because I'm genuinely curious about who this guy is and why he doesn't get torn apart by the townsfolk of Diamond City.
You're a prototype?
As far as I know. Never seen any other synth like myself. There's the older ones that are dumb as rocks and all metal, and there's the newer ones that are almost human. I'm somewhere in between.
Alright, so how do we go about finding Sean, then?
Either way, I need to find Sean.
You're right. The speculation is getting us off track. Let's focus on what you saw. What did these kidnappers look like?
You, sir, are a flipping good detective. That's exactly what I was just saying. We need to describe these people.
The woman was dressed in, I think it was kind of a hazard suit. The man had some sort of metal brace on his arm.
Maybe some kind of improvised armor? A lot of hired guns do that to look tough. The hazard suit is interesting. Not many mercs can afford something that fancy. What else do you remember about them?
Yep, bold and scarred.
One of them came right up to me. Bald head, scar across his left eye.
Wait. It couldn't be. You didn't hear the name Kellogg at all, did you?
No, I don't think so. I'm trying to remember now. No, I don't remember that name. Why Kellogg?
Who is he? Do you think he has Sean?
It's way too big of a coincidence. Ellie, what notes do we have about the Kellogg case?
The description matches. Bald head, scar, reputation for dangerous mercenary work, but no one knows who his employer is.
And he bought a house here in town, right? And he had a kid with him, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. The house in the abandoned West Stands. The boy with him was around 10 years old.
Let's say it's Sean and hope my character flipping catches on.
It's Sean. It has to be. Somehow.
Don't jump the gun on me. You said you were looking for an infant, remember? That's over 9 years difference by my count. Look, maybe he has a son of his own. Maybe it's someone else's kid. Either way, they both vanished a while back. Let's you and I take a walk over to Kellogg's last known address. See if we can snoop out where he went.
Security doesn't really go to that part of town, but you two should still be careful.
I always am.
Hope you and Nick find that monster.
My son may have some behaviour. Oh, sorry, you're talking about Kellogg. Never mind. And as I suspect we're going back into danger, I've put my armor back on. Let's go follow Nick.
Didn't want Ellie to hear this, but I think you should know. Everything I dug up about Kellogg before his disappearance? Bad news. He's more than just a mercenary. He's a professional. Quick, clean, thorough. Has no enemies, because they're all dead. Except you. 9 to 1 odds says he's our man. More than just you identifying his distinguishing features. The MO is all him as well. Leading a small team to kidnap a baby and leaving one of the parents alive for later? Not many mercs in the Commonwealth can pull that off.
Oh, Diamond City's pretty from up top. I need to explore this city properly. There's loads of it I haven't seen yet.
See if I can get this over.
Alright, I don't see any trouble. In fact, there's literally only one direction trouble could come from.
Something to hide, Kellogg? Why don't you give it a try?
Why don't I give it a try? Can I do it? It's, oh! No, I can't do that. That's a master lock.
Lock's really strong.
I definitely can't do that.
Need to find the key. See that platform in the distance, near the city entrance? That's the elevator to the mayor's office. Why don't you go ask around there? I'll stay here and see if I can jimmy this lock.
I love the fact that lock's not just, like, locked. It is master lock. So, like, if I for some reason had just, you know, been leveling up around the Commonwealth and only got to this part of the quest when I was level whatever it takes to have master lockpick, presumably somewhere around 40, then in that case I could theoretically have just kind of opened that up without having to do this bit of the sub-quest. It would have been fine. That's absolutely a lovely little touch. Now, let's head back into the city then and actually have a bit more of an explore around. So we've got an opportunity to go around and ask some questions. Okay, and I've gone and put my formal wear back on so my charisma's as high as it can be at the moment, just so I can, you know, if I have to run to any questions, interrogate the mayor or anything, I can get out of here. So up here at, like, one end of the city, there's this big old stage for speaking to everyone at once. There's a children's playground over here. That's cool, nice little kind of set-aside area for kids to play in. Tyres laid out, this little spaceship. Oh, that's cute. And a trash can here, which is apparently taking from is stealing. But whatever, I'm currently hidden, so I will gladly take that. Now, bloke at the back here is just painting away. Let's have a quick word with it. Can we steal his... We can steal his paint can. Sure, I won't touch the paint.
Don't worry, I won't.
Good. The wall keeps out the bad guys, so I appreciate you not messing her up none. Thinking you need a little education. Maybe a bit of community service. What do you say?
What exactly are we talking about here?
What do you need done?
You see this paint I'm using? Only one place left in the whole Commonwealth you can get it. Hardware Town. Ruin store close by to the west. Bring back a can of paint and it'll be 100 caps in your pocket. How's that sound?
I think I might just ask for a bit more money as I'm wearing a tuxedo.
Only if you throw in some more money.
Fine. Pay you 125 caps.
Oh, I could ask for, let's go for it. Let's go for even more money. I'm wearing all this stuff. I've taken a rank of Black Widow.
I think you can do better than that.
Driving a hard bargain, huh? 150 caps.
Even more money. Should I go for it? I'm currently at Charisma 7. No, I think I'll accept that, actually.
Paint retrieval. I'm on it.
Much obliged.
Alright, paint to the town. But he said hardware store. Alright, that's where I could get paint. But what if I could get other hardware at that store? You know, like lots of adhesive or whatever. That could be just the thing. Meanwhile, up here, we've also flipping got the area where they grow all their stuff. Meaning I could just have myself some mutt fruit. Which is very, very useful stuff that I could plant in my own plantation nice and easily. Because that's one of the components I need to make. Glue, oil, something. Guys, don't see me. Hidden, yeah. I'll have this glue as well. And I'll just have your duct tape. Yes. That's right. I just want all of this here. Oil. That's coffee. Gas. I guess gas has some oil and some steel, right? Yeah, okay. I think we'll have that. Ooh, look away. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Right, help ourselves to all of that. Now, what else do they have here? Because if they've got corn, that'd be great. Because corn I've got like a bit of. Oh, they've got a full proper plantation here. Look at all of this. Oh, that's beautiful. They've just got this full-on plantation of all this stuff. that they need in this little kind of green... And they fenced it off. Fenced off like all this. Oh, I need to come back here. Right, so this is basically an infinite source of potatoes and mut fruit. But I need to find an infinite supply of corn somewhere. Because if I can do that, then basically I'll have an infinite supply of everything I need. Nice. Now, ooh. This bit's on water.
Shan, what have I told you about keeping the lake clean? Don't make me shut down this little stand of yours.
Every drop of water that comes out of that filter is 100% pure. Why is a legitimate businessman like myself always gotta be hassled by city regulation, huh?
It's a health hazard, Shang.
It's a profit hazard is what I say. I manage the water, and I'll do it without your interference, thank you very much.
Right, so there's a little libertarian kid running the water supply in this town, alright.
Hi there.
I'm a busy man, got things to do, people to see.
Yeah, but can I help you with your water supply or something?
Can't talk now, some other time.
Alright, fine. Well, as he's just decided to walk away from his house. Oh, yeah, this is one paranoid kid with his flipping can chimes to make a big noise if you enter his house. Dear, oh dear. And he's got all this purified water here. Yep, I think we'll be having all of this lovely purified water. He's just got purified water and sugar bombs. This kid survives on sugary cereal. Oh, good. I like that. That's a lovely touch. Alright, well, we've had his water. That's all I want. So yeah, this city has its own little kind of water purification system. So there's a huge amount of water that is supposed to be drinkable. It's got its own little agricultural sector. It's got its own public area. It's just like the vaults. They've put a huge amount of thought into this city actually looking like and working like an actual functional city, which is really, really cool. Now, I've just waited until morning in that chair there, just so everything that I might want to speak to is actually open, because I want to just kind of check around all the rest of the shops. Ah, Sheng actually wants to talk to me now. It's actually the daytime. Good.
Anything I can do to help out?
Ah, the industrious type. Want to help me clean out the water supply? You won't believe the junk people throw in there. Overloads the filters.
Yeah, but I want money first.
No. We're not doing this. 100 caps for the job. No haggling.
Oh, blimey, you drive a hard bargain. Okay, fine, I'll do it.
I'm on it.
So, clean the water supply, 0 of 5. What exactly does that mean? What do you need me to do? Now, the question is this water here irradiated or not? Presumably it shouldn't be, because this is... The whole point is, no, this is heavily irradiated water. Alright, fine, but I thought your water was supposed to be all fine. But, okay, fine, let's just quickly just do a quick Rad-X and have a look-see underwater, see what we can find down there. And into the water we go, seeing what we can find down here. Okay, so we're clearing the water supply by finding crap that's under the water. Bucket. Camera's not entirely happy with what I'm doing, by the way. Yep, stay. Just be aware that there is, you know, do have to breathe occasionally. Something there. Upper skull. People have... darn these people just tossing their skulls away. Tossing their skulls into the water supply. There's a toaster. And that is... I thought that was going to be it. Right, going to be one more thing in here I need to find. There it is. There we are. 5 out of 5. Got myself a much cleaner water supply there. Now with 100% less skulls in it. Beautiful. Do a quick rad away. Ah, that's interesting. So if you take rad damage, and that reduces your HP, when you get rid of the rad, the HP doesn't come back. That's lost HP. You also have to heal off with something else. That's interesting. Alright, Shane, job done.
Good job. Here's your pay. Now, how about you pick up some bottles for the road?
Oh, what the consummate businessman here. And by the way, there was a human skull in there.
Shang, why was there a skull in the water?
So maybe you weren't the first person I asked. Maybe the last guy found an unstable hand grenade. Hey, once the filters do their job, it's all water under the bridge. Am I right? Anyway, need some water?
I like Shang. Well, that's my little contribution to society there. I have helped clean up some drinking water. And underneath this big old atom sign, we've got the Science Centre, which I believe should be pronounced like that under all circumstances.
Oh, look, we have a visitor. Dr. Duff, dear. If you could bother them while I walk away from this conversation.
Hi there. Are you here for today's free biology lesson?
Free biology lesson? Hell yes, I'm always up for free science lessons.
Biology lesson?
That's right. Usually the kids from the schoolhouse are the first to drop by, but I don't see why I can't start the lesson with you. Now, we all talk about radiation like it's a single thing, but it's actually a term referring to dozens of different ionizing rays. You have X-rays, beta rays, gamma rays, but which one are we most worried about? The one most associated with the big old bombs 200 years ago.
I quite like her slightly mad, frantic eyes. It's beautiful.
Gamma rays?
That's right. Now, gamma rays are bad. Really bad. If your body absorbs too much of that kind of radiation, you'll suffer from fatigue, anemia, even death. But some life forms have been living with gamma radiation exposure for 2 centuries now, and they've adapted. Neat, huh?
So super mutants and ghouls then, I'm guessing.
What kind of things have adapted to radiation?
Oh, that's the perfect segue into the field trip portion of the lesson. Are you ready?
Oh, hell yes!
Sign me up.
You're gonna go out and find a bloatfly gland. You see, the oversized bloatfly of today evolved from an earlier species of a smaller fly. Radioactive adaptation has resulted in a unique gland that enables it to balance and maintain speed despite its size. So what do you say? Ready to go out and dissect one?
I'm pretty sure I've already actually got one of those on me, but I'll ask for some money first.
I do a job, I get paid.
Money? Oh. How about 125 caps?
That seems like a... Ooh, more money, please.
We're talking hunting a giant mutated bug. There's risks.
That would explain why some students don't come back. How about 150 caps?
Oh, I love how, like, when you ask for money, you can go up multiple stages. But you know what? I'm just going to go for those first 2. That one's a bit risky. Yes, I accept.
Get the bloatfly gland. Got it.
Remember, bring the gland back in one piece. Oh, and don't chew on it. One of the students got horribly sick because of that mistake.
I like this person. Luckily, I believe I've actually got a bloatfly gland. So can I just hand it straight over?
Hey, Dr. Duff.
Dissecting a bloatfly can be fun. Just avoid getting stung to death, and you'll be a junior scientist in no time.
No, it looks like I actually have to go and... Microscopes. Microscopes have fiber optics in them. I need Right, okay. And a camera. Okay, come back here later and steal all of their stuff. Because if we do this quest for them, then there's an excellent chance that what she'll do is they'll let me, like, take all the stuff. I think I've seen that. Like, it's not as much as it was in Skyrim, but it is the case that, like, if you do nice things for people, they'll sometimes be happy with you just taking some of their stuff. So, there's so much stuff that's lootable in here. Right, let's go do this for them, and then we can loot the hell out of everything they own. So all these little quests now live down here in the miscellaneous thing, rather than having some of their own quests. So, yeah, bring a bloatfly gland to Dr. Duff, as well as all of us. So check the detective cases, explore the combat zone, find 10mm in Walden Pond. I can actually set that as a thing. Oh, so I am allowed to know where that is. I just didn't realise that was down in the miscellaneous thing. Alright, that's cool. Right, so turn this off for now. Let's turn off getting a clue. I just want these 2. So now I know that my 2 quests are... Walden Pond is up here. Actually close by to Sanctuary. Maybe I'll swing by that later. See if that's better than the Exterminator gun that I already have. And then this thing is... Yeah, flipping right here. So, alright, that seems sensible. I think we can swing by the hardware store and get the, by the Boston Police Rationing site, whatever one of them is, and get the fly too. Lovely, that's a nice little thing. So, looking at the map here, we just need to head along the big road that will be to my right and head along to this here hardware store. Alright, fair enough. May as well do that painting the town red thing while we're actually here, so heading out of here. Get my gun ready for any emergencies that might be about to show up. We are in a bit of a misty day at the minute. And it looks like it's one of these shops around here. I'm guessing that big icon I'm about to stumble into is... the store?
She's going to die. She needs help.
What? Who? What are you talking about? Hello? Who's gonna die and who just said that to me? I'm guessing this is the store right here. Can I hop up here? Yeah, okay, yep. This will be the... Yep, Hardware Town. Beautiful. Who are you and what's your... You just ran in there on your own, didn't you? Well, not my fault. Ooh, hello. There's more things over there. Oh, there's so many things everywhere. Okay, maybe we'll go check that. I love this city. There's so much. It's so big and so open. And there's so much to do in it. Right, let's head in here and see what's in Hardware Town.
She's right back here. Hurry.
Who? She's right back where? What are you talking about? What are we taking on here? I'm feeling like this is not as nice an area as I was originally anticipating. What's in the shopping trolley?
Hey! Basement. Shut up! They're heading this way now. Be ready.
What's happening? I was just here to pick up some paint. Although, to be honest, I was kind of hoping that the shelves in general would be better. Ooh, that's an office desk fan. That sounds more like a raider than anything else by any chance. Damn it. Yep, we got raiders. Look at all of those hits I can get off. You. Oh, sneak attack. Dead. And would you believe that's a silenced gun now, so no one else hears it. Screw you. Screw you, raiders. Ha 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 ha. Uh-oh. Raider Psycho is coming out this way. Dog. Oh! He swore that, though. Right, are we going to kill you? Oh, yeah. This gun can do the job. Kaboom. Even Psycho's going down in a couple of shots to this, and I've still got half my action points, because this thing uses up very, very few, and I have got an awfully large number of them. Now, what's going on over here? We got any more stuff we can loot? Ooh! Oh, wait, no! Pack of duct tape. That is the best news. Oh, adhesive. Adhesive is the best thing. Oh, hut, says someone. Wait for him to come around the corner. Oh, yeah. Oh, dear. Took a sneak attack critical, still doesn't know where I am. No, dog, no! You're ruining the sneak attack critical, dog. You're ruining the critical. Get him, dog. There you go. Well, flipping done. And demo goes down. The named one is dead. That normally means we're in pretty damn good shape. Come on, massive shipment of adhesive. That's what I'm wanting right now. I'm wanting a massive shipment of adhesive. That'd be the best thing in the world. And we can take... Ooh, wait, what paint are we supposed to take? Blue paint?
Nice.
There we go. And optional, mix a batch of green paint. Alright, we can take some yellow paint and mix them together, right? Yep, make green paint. There we go. I've even picked you up the right colour. Go flipping me. We've got something potentially hidden up top here. Nice. What are you thinking's up here, game? What is... Ah! The cap stash is up here. Beautiful. And wait, fridge door this way. No, if I go across here. Wait, oh, wait, what was that? Wait, I just took something without realising what it was. I think it was a military ammo bag for ballistic fibre ×2. Don't think I've even flipping had one of them yet. Alright, fine. And there's also a basement to this place that... Ooh. Oh dear. Settler. Trader. Trader. Settler. Oh dear. Someone tried to settle in here peacefully, and they were... Oh, these raiders have killed a lot of people. So I'm guessing if you were wanting to do this like super sneaky, you could have like snuck around all this by coming down through this way, popping up, making the paint, then sneaking back out this way. Which is kind of cool. I like that. I like the fact, yeah, all the areas just a little bit more open. Have a few more options to them than you might kind of typically expect from like Fallout 3, which is lovely. And people are saying like, you know, Fallout 4... In many ways, like, lots of quests are just go here and kill someone. But equally, the areas when you get to them are way more open. So that, like, there's maybe less freedom in some ways, but there's a lot more freedom in others. So I kind of don't mind it. Ooh, picket fences, though. Alright, picket fences. You're now able to build high-tech lights at Settlement Workshop. Ooh, alright. If you're a settlement builder, come to the hardware store. Let's buy Diamond City, because yes, you can build some advanced lights as a result of that. Beautiful. Well, there's this locked door here, which I can unlock with that key I found. Ooh, but get a stealth boy, though. Nice, my second stealth boy of the game. Beautiful. Well, that's worth it just for that. Now, admittedly, there is, unfortunately, a master level safe here that I don't stand a chance of breaking into, and I can't see a terminal for it, so we may have to try and remember that's there and come back later. And then if I've read this map correctly, if I turn right down here... and then straight out to the hardware store, and then just loop round this way, I should find my way to a Boston rationing station that appears to be flagged as being of use to finding this bloatfly business. Oh, hello, what's that? A rabid rad stag. Two-headed deer creature. Dog, get it. Get it. Get it. Go on. Shoot it right in one of its faces. I don't know which one. One of them. There we go. Well, it's dead. Whatever it is. Yeah, well, two heads. Okay, it's not just cows that ended up with two heads. It's stags that ended up with two heads too. And we'll totally have its meat off it. I'm guessing we can cook that into something. Yeah, the Boston Police rationing site. Now, this was on my map. Someone flagged this to me. But why? I mean, it makes sense that there would be bloatflies in this sector if this is where the rations and thus the food was being kept. Now, here's the door here. The door here is barred, though. Now, what can we see inside? Because this is one of those areas which is completely open. You know what? Because this game has windows. Windows that actually work, which is wonderful. Well, now I'm curious as to what's inside this here building. There must be a way inside, a back door or something. Even if we have to climb up to it. Well, what then? Hello! There's a Brahmin gone a bit mad. That's presumably... Spot. Spot the Brahmin. Caravan guard. Well, we've got a caravan passing by here. But the Brahmin took fright and ran off in this direction, which it might not want to do. Well, I'm guessing that turret, which is like a raider turret, opened fire on the Brahmin, which caused him to panic. Spot the Brahmin, are you okay? Are you okay? Where's your trader? Have you lost your caravan guard? Yeah, there's a machine gun turret up there. Hang on, I think we can get a shot at it. And one more. Dead. Now, we may have just caused a bit of trouble with some raiders there, but we have at least saved Spot the Brahmin, so I feel like that is a job that's been well done. So we've got a caravan guard over here.
Too many miles on the road. At least the pay is terrible.
You appear to have lost both your trader and the Brahmin you were supposed to be guarding, so well flippin' done there. Oh, wait, hang on. Up here. Up on top of the train. Yeah, up on top of the train. And up on top of the train gets me... Didn't press the jump button there, John. First person jumping has always been a terrible idea and no game will ever make it a good idea. Even Fallout 4 will not make first person jumping. And no! There we go, get up top. Good. Now, let's get around the outside of here. And then make it over to here. Yep. And then around to here. Lovely. And oh, we're in. We are into this mystery building with a sort of red Protectron. I don't even know what this building's for anymore, but they made it hard to get into, so obviously I was suddenly really, really interested in getting into it. Because, you know, it was difficult. And Steam... Oh no! I can't even get in. Damn it! Ooh, +3 rads in here. What the... Ooh! Mole rat broodmother. That's probably bad. We'll take a critical. May as well kind of use up my criticals when I've got the chance. So we're in Mole Rat Central at the minute. Oh, flip. Right. Where are you? Are you going to come up the stairs? Oh, yeah, you're glowing Mole Rat. That's probably bad. Anyone else? Oh, yeah. Dead. Right, good. Lovely. Help myself to all the Mole Rat stuff there. Irradiated blood. Ooh, nuclear material. You can just pull nuclear material directly out of glowing creatures. That's a nice thing to know. Push the button. Yep, open up the door. Let's get ourselves a Protectron here, just in case we need it. So, choose the personality mode, as usual. Law enforcement seems to be a safe one. Oh, I like this one. This is a fire department one. Look at him, he's red. He's a beautiful red firefighting robot. That's lovely. That's so nice. I love him. Right, anything else I can loot in here now I've cracked open this building? This area's got a basement. Ooh, utility tunnel. I'm beginning to suspect that this army rationing station may have also been involved in a little bit of smuggling that they shouldn't have been involved with. That's my theory. Oh, caution from a glowing rad roach that's on the ceiling. That'll teach you for being on the ceiling. Wonder if I'm going to run into a legendary rad roach down here. That'd be a fun thing to meet up with. Especially as... Excuse me, guys. This gun is called the Exterminator, alright? Bonus damage versus bugs. You're not going to do very well here. Ah, free fusion core. Hell yeah. I've got tons of these now, by the way. 11 fusion cores. Whenever I need to use my power armor, yeah, I can do that. That's not going to be difficult. Uh-oh, 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 dog mate, not in this tunnel. Apparently this was a tunnel full of gas. Alright, gas leaks are still a thing, but now they're way more kind of big and ballsy and badass looking, which is nice to know. Dog mate, good news. I'm over capacity. Oh yeah, we got a whole underground little complex here. Lovely chemistry stations. Oh wait, hang on. Is that just back out to the thing? Alright, 2 terminals just to unlock this one door. Fine. Interestingly, that one's novice. But if you go round to the actual front way, it's an advanced terminal. So I may as well do the advanced one for more experience. And whatever went down here, we might be able to get some answers from this here holotape. Thanks to this here army guy.
Jack, this is Perry. What's taking you so long, cuz? You should have moved more than half this stuff by now. I've got that sanctimonious prick McDonald breathing down my neck. Partner my ass. We gotta get this stuff out of here and skip town before Reese catches on. We'll let his dumb ass take the fall for this, then come back in a week or so and say our grandma was having health problems down in New York. Just make sure you're ready tonight. Who's there? Better show yourself, asshole.
Alright, it would seem that yes, the army rationing station was just being used as a little smuggling front by local mobsters. So that's fine. Shoot you in the back for a sneak attack, because the first shot missing doesn't even matter. Because, of course, this is a silenced weapon. Oh, I'm loving having a silenced weapon. This is shallow water. There should be no rads from it. The pattern of the light reflecting off the water. That's really cool, though. That's cool. So this is like... Is this like a road tunnel that takes me out somewhere? Somewhere useful? There we are. Well, there's a turret up there, and what is... Uh-oh! Oh! Flip! Right. Spotted that just about in time. Just in the nick of flipping time. That's missed that one, though. What am I going up against? Ghouls? Raiders? Raiders Psycho? Yeah, I'll take a shot at you. With my brand new little kind of laser weapon here. This thing is extremely accurate and will utterly nail them. Yeah, the newly upgraded Righteous Authority is vicious. Gotta love it. I think I just stumbled into a teddy bear dentist here. Loads of teddy bears lined up on a bench here. And then round the corner, a teddy bear with a bone cutter. And sorry, I just knocked the teddy bear on that tray off, unfortunately. But I'm afraid I'll be taking that surgical tray because that's aluminium. Well, after a whole lot of tunnels, I've come out somewhere. But unfortunately, I think I've come out right in the middle of a flipping raider camp. So, life has not got much better yet. Well, one of them's dead at least. And another. Still haven't flipping found me. Alright, I think there's enough of them now dead that we can just kind of run in with our pistol and just nail them a bit. So, oh, there we go. Oh, hang on, are you... Is that power armor? No, I don't think so. Oh, yeah, you're fine. You'll be fine. 62% chance to hit. Oh, sneak. That was even a sneak attack. Beautiful. And that won't even give my position away thanks to this lovely silenced gun. That you might do, but you're going to die immediately afterwards. Oh, you lucky person changing your position. Dog me! There we go. Well done. Good boy. One in the arm. Couple in the head. All the action points in the world now. Right, where the heck am I? I'm at the base of some big-ass tower. I've just gone on this random adventure. I've just gone on this amazing adventure I didn't even really mean to. Looks like I'm at the end of a big old motorway or something. And at the base of some massive, big old tower. The heck is this thing? Now, dog meat, I can see there's a frag mine there. Can you get that? Can you do that? Come on, boy. Mr. Parker. What the heck is a Mr. Parker? Well, whoever Mr. Parker is, he's dead now. So this here building, the Dartmouth Professional Building. There's all these feral ghouls around here that are named ghouls. None of them have any good loot on them. None of them seem to be that good in any way. There's just... yeah. It's just sort of here. Which means I'm now extremely interested. But I much resist, because I can't take on too many flipping quests at once. I'll just get confused and never remember any of them. So instead I will simply loot some Radaway and Radex, and remember this is here, and come and investigate this mystery in another part. But for now, I've got something else I need to do. I need to find myself a bloatfly. And I think the best way that I could do that would be just wandering off into the wastes in an area close-ish to Sanctuary. So I've just returned to the Red Rocket stop where we picked up dog meat. And I'm just going to wander off into the wastes in this direction. And I would strongly imagine I will find myself some bloatflies floating around sooner or later. Because, you know, this is an area that's really early in the game. So I would strongly imagine, therefore, we'll find ourselves... there we are! Right flipping there! Hello, my good man. You are exactly what I wanted to see. Let's have a look-see at these corpses. Bloatfly gland! Perfect. So, back at Diamond City. And let's have a chat with you, my good man. Abbott! I have as well. Here you go.
Wasn't easy, but I found some, yeah.
Now that's damn fine news. Why don't you go ahead and paint the first stroke? Let's see how the shade matches up.
I think you'll find it's just perfect, actually. Use the green paint. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Perfect match. I mixed the paint right.
That's a good shade of green. The wall sure seems happy with it.
Yep, so I'm very happy to help.
Happy to help. It's been an honor.
It's nice to work with someone who knows how to show respect. There's your payment, and a little bonus for getting the right shade of green. Don't do anything with it I wouldn't do.
250 caps. Nice. And now that bloatfly gland needs to go to the Science Center.
These glands are definitely the product of adaptation to radioactive exposure. Maybe our own insides have adapted as well. Wouldn't that be something? Here's a little reward for my new junior scientist.
I like being a junior scientist. So, got some money and some XP, and... oh, this is still apparently all stealing. Maybe I should just rob this place blind anyway. And they both wander off. That's right, away you go. Hidden, 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 hidden. Camera! Beautiful. Right, got everything I want. Nice. And back to Sanctuary for a tiny bit of crafting to end off the day. Now, the thing is, I stumbled across this, my first .44 weapon here, the snubbed-nosed pistol, which appears to be pretty damn powerful at 48 damage already, with basically nothing special on it. So, that could turn into something good. What I can do, however, is I can make my Exterminator's advanced 10mm pistol, well, my Exterminator's powerful 10mm pistol, even more powerful, by applying an advanced receiver to that, which I think I'll be doing, because that sounds like a very good thing to do. Yep, very gladly. Beautiful. Preston liked that, apparently. He likes seeing guns or something. And I can also do one more very important thing with this gun. I can apply a recon scope to it, which I think is very well worth doing. I've also realised something, of course, which is I should blatantly convert my kind of long heavy pipe pistol, my kind of backup weapon that uses the .38 ammo, that's just, yeah, the ammo that's sitting everywhere. Obviously, I should just turn that into a heavy pipe rifle, because then that, like, you know, gives it, like, a massive damage increase, because then it falls onto Rifleman, not the pistol perk. So, obviously, I ought to be doing that. So, yeah, just a basic standard stock will help this a lot. So, yeah, let's have a look, see what we can do to this snub-nosed pistol as well. So, that is standard at the moment. I can put that up to... ooh. Wow, you need gun nut rank 3 to do some of this stuff to get up to powerful and advanced. But that's a flipping powerful pistol. Could I convert this into a... no, there's no way to convert that into... wait, can I? No, there's no way to convert that into a rifle. It's always going to be a pistol. That's a powerful pistol. There are some really powerful pistols in this game, in fact. That looks like a slightly ridiculous, that is a slightly ridiculous thing to have on top of it there. That short scope that is much longer than the actual pistol. Well, we can get it up to 60 right now. We've got plenty of materials for that. Why not, eh? Well, alright then. We've got this little snub nose. It uses the fairly rare 44 ammo, but I've put a little kind of scope on top of it. I've improved it a little bit, so that down to 60 damage a shot. And I haven't taken any of the pistol perks. You know, I'm starting to think maybe it's worth taking a pistol perk. In fact, would you believe I've got a level up to do? Beautiful. Yep, I'm enjoying pistols an awful lot, and some of them seem extremely strong indeed, so I'm just going to take a perk of the pistol. I see no reason not to do that at all. And that gets this old girl up to 72 damage. And the Exterminator's Advanced 10mm up to 37 and Silence. That is very good indeed. Alright. That could be just the thing. And we've got ourselves our first little recon scope here. Recon scope is very good indeed. I think I might make a separate video to explain the recon scope. I think a lot of people don't quite get how the compass works in this game, and that will just be a very quick explanation. So I will do that soon, ladies and gentlemen. And in the meantime, I've been John. It's been many a true nerd, and this has been the wonderful Fallout 4. Thank you very much, and goodbye.